Hello and welcome. Actually, we're here now in Hong Kong introducing our all-new line, which is the Ovation line 6.2. So this marks exactly the biggest line that we will have. This is our flagship models. Actually, we are introducing 6 models in one go. And I would like to show you, first of all, our new integrated amplifier, which is the A6.2. Completely new design, so from scratch it features a lot of new technologies. Actually, what you're looking at is the 6.2 started as an idea to kind of take the essence from an SA 8.2 and put it into a little bit smaller housing, make a complete and integrated amplifier out of it. And this is what we have started over the year. So now it's finished. We will start to produce the units right now and introduce them in the market. This is the first appearance of the unit in the world. So this is really a world premiere that we are showing you today. The SA 6.2 has per channel 2 times 225 watts into 8 ohms, 350 watts into 4 ohms. What it does is, as an essence of the SA 8.2, it's a classical design in class A and AB. So essentially it has a very large toroidal transformer in the middle, and then MOSFET high current output stages on the sides, just like the SA 8.2, but more or less just half the size of these output stages from the legendary SA 8.2. The SA 8.2, as you might have noticed, has won a lot of awards all around the world. And we have taken up the challenge to also implement this kind of sound characteristic into a smaller integrated amplifier, which you find here. What else is important for this integrated amp? It comes with remote control. This is our bigger aluminum remote control RC8, and the standard is the smaller aluminum remote control RC3. What you see here is the version in silver. There's also a version in black. Both versions always have chrome knobs for volume and input selector. Of course, everything is remote controllable in the unit. You have very large setup menus where you can adjust the inputs or rename the inputs. You can adjust the input sensitivity. You can customize the unit to a large degree for yourself, and home theater throughputs are also a standard for the unit. What you see here on the side is, besides the unit, is a headphone output. Not only a headphone output, but it's really an amplifier, which looks behind it like this. So it's a really strong amplifier that can really drive headphone. Also with lower sensitivity, it can drive all sorts of headphones from 30 to 600 ohms without a problem. Besides the A6.2, we will also introduce 5 more models at the same time. So actually what we will do is, what you see over there is the new media player. This is, media players is a new product category. What we do, the media player is essentially a CD player with a pure CD drive. With this media player, you can also access all the streaming functionalities, and it is a DAC with 6 digital inputs at the same time. So the CD drive that we're using here behind this slot-in is also a specialty. It is made by TEAC, and it's an exclusive production for AVM. Streaming functionalities, it's a streaming client. So with this streaming client, we also support streaming services, hi-fi streaming services like Tidal. and this is also a standard for all our streaming clients in our lines. The digital inputs, 6 digital inputs, what I've mentioned, include a USB input, which is asynchronous, and over this input you can also play DSD files. So actually the media player is a complete solution for all your playback wishes that you might have, digital playback wishes that you might have. Below this too we have also an we have a preamplifier which is called SD 6.2. This is an analog preamplifier, and the SD name comes from, it's a preamplifier with streaming and also DAC. So this is why we call it in short SD, and again 6.2. You find the same headphone amplifier, what I've just mentioned before, in the A 6.2. With this preamplifier, which has the same streaming capabilities, supporting Tidal and everything else. With this preamplifier comes a stereo power amplifier, SA 6.2. This is a direct spin-off from the legendary SA 8.2, just half the size. So you see, we have just reduced this size, again 2 times 225 watts into 8 ohms and approximately 350 into 4 ohms, just like the integrated amp. On the far bottom you see the ML 6.2. This is our ripping server. This is the smallest version of ripping servers that we have made so far. With this ripping server you can store all your CDs or other digital media on an SSD drive. So this means there are no moving parts in this unit when you are in playback mode. So it doesn't make any sound, it doesn't make any noise, it's completely quiet, and it doesn't have a fan built inside, so it's the absolute best and most quiet playback system that you can possibly get. It is controlled with a very, very sophisticated app, where you can also do all your daily operations, but you can also change all the tagging information, you can change cover art. You never need a computer with this unit, because you can operate all your things over the app. It is very easy to use, and this is the essential thing that repeats itself in all the units here, is we are designing units which are easy to use, and so yeah, we just want to give you a nice playback system for your music and enjoy the music with it. Yeah, this is the introduction quickly about the Ovation line. There's one more thing which I would like to show you after a short. What we have here is also brand new right now to the market. This is a very, very small unit, but in the entirety it's a completely exact copy of our Evolution line units. You can see that with the edges, and again, one of the design principles for AVM, it doesn't have any visible screws when you look around. What is it? It's a little phono pre-stage. So AVM has a very long tradition making phono pre-stages like this, and we're introducing this new model which is called Phono P1.2. This is coming to the market also right now. It's an MC unit. So actually what you can see here is you can connect or MC systems, cartridges to it. Here is the plugs for the loads and grounding. It comes with an external power supply, comes to the market right away, and is, as you can see, by far our smallest unit. So you see, we have been very busy in the last month to create a lot of new things for you, and yeah, we're really happy, especially with this little guy here. Thank you very much for this.